Hi there, Aries. Full moon is, it's the pink full moon coming up this month in Scorpio. Spotlight, it says, I did a little bit of reading, and this says the spotlight is on secrets and vulnerabilities. So I'm using shadowscapes to expose the secrets, and vulnerabilities is the Naked Heart Tarot. So I'm going to start with the shadowscapes, and we're just going to see what comes up, okay? So this is for Aries for a full moon in Scorpio. Full moon in Scorpio for Aries. Spirit, please. What is the spotlight? What secret is their spotlight? What secrets and vulnerabilities are coming up for them? Also, it said there might be a sudden change in perspective, too. Or fresh perspective is the way I think they said it. I think that's the only ones that flipped over. I'm going to move these over here. See what's at the bottom of the deck. King of Cups, not half bad. And I wasn't sure which deck. I usually pull a card for the overall, the general reading, and I think I'm going to use this one. That's the picture I just saw in my head. So we'll go with that and see what comes up. So the overall energy of the reading, or the theme of the reading. Or the tone of it. Spirit, can please have right away, 2 of them. So there's strategy was the second card out, and the first one was adjacent possibilities. Ooh, it looks like there might be some choices to be made. Interesting. I'm going to leave that out. It's been a couple of weeks since I've done a reading. It feels slightly unfamiliar today for some reason. Okay, let's take a look here. Oh, you have a lot of you have a lot of major arcana happening. You've got the Fool and the Death card and the Chariot and the Moon, which I'm going to talk about. This seems like stuff that has happened. Look, 2 of Swords, choice to be made. 3 of Swords, heartache and a disappointment. King of Cups, so is at the bottom of the deck, so things are looking up, because that's the overall energy. And like I say here, it looks like adjacent possibilities. Look like there might be some choices to be made. And then the strategy card. So I guess things to take into account while making those choices. King of Cups. Oh my gosh. Okay, and you've got the Empress and the Lovers. Yeah, definitely a choice to be made here. Ace of Swords and certainly some new beginnings. And 5 is always a call to some kind of change too. All right, so you have the Moon, which can be about illusion. It can also be about illumination. So maybe like this moon is shedding some light on whatever secrets there might be, vulnerabilities. That's what I read about this pink moon. But the moon in general is also, it's about your intuition. So sometimes you have to feel stuff and intuit things rather than see them and intellectually know them. Chariot. So this, I'm going to do this one last. Okay, so then here's the Death card, which is the ending of something, which usually it's the beginning of something new. So it's like when the cocoon becomes a butterfly. The chrysalis dies and the butterfly emerges. So it's that kind of thing. It's not like a, sad thing. Not usually. And then the Fool is usually about new beginnings and about the Fool's energy, which there's an innocence to and kind of a lightheartedness, open-heartedness to it. So going into this new endeavor or this new time frame or whatever this is for you, this is sort of like the divinely sanctioned, go ahead, we've got your back. This is jump and the net will appear kind of energy. And the Chariot means, whoa, it's moving fast. So once you make whatever decision this is that you need to make, it's going to be just full on happening. Boom. It's amazing. I'm going to read you the, whoops, wrong deck, or wrong book. Don't worry, I'll pull from more. 24 and 21. 24 was the first one out, so I'm going to start with that. Yeah, many unconsidered options. So here's this card. It's from the Energy Oracle cards. Can you see it? I've got the phone positioned a little bit. There you go. Sometimes the force of habit keeps you stuck and unaware of potentially healthier and happier choices at hand. Yet every moment gives you the option to open a different door and take a different course, whether it's in your thoughts, behaviors, or major life decisions. It goes on and on. But it says, in a nutshell, it's here to tell you that you have many options and it's time to take a wider look at things. As you consider the many life choices available, you'll feel more and more empowered and motivated to make the decisions that bring happiness, strength, and forward motion. Here's your forward motion. Horsepower. Strategy is the next card that jumped out. Is making a plan. Yep, so you've got those doors and now you got to make a plan. When you receive this card, it indicates that it is the optimum time for setting up a very specific strategy for achieving your goals. Write the direction you want to go in. Consider any potential change in course that might be needed. Be aware of the particulars regarding your goals and have some conscious plan in mind. Structure the short-term goals needed to make your long-term a reality. This card is telling you to spend some time setting things in order. It's time to take full control and add thought to action and set your sights on the road ahead. This looks like pure success for you guys. Just total success, whatever it is. I am going to ask for a little bit of clarity here. And this could be in the emotional realm since the King of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. And the Empress. Oh, she's such a beautiful, nurturing card. This is Mother Earth. This is all of that lovely, creative, intuitive, nurturing energy that anyone could possibly hope for. This is such good stuff. You know, the garden is flourishing. There's just, yeah, this is just, yeah, she's abundant and loving and, yeah, nurturing is the word that keeps coming back to me. Lovers usually is even though it is potentially about some love, usually it's about making a choice. So, or harmony. There's some kind of harmony here. But it feels like a choice, especially with that adjacent possibilities card. So, looking at the vulnerable part, I wonder if the secret is desiring change. Maybe the secret is the desire for this Death card. Two of Swords and the Three of Swords. Spirit, can we get some clarification, please, here for Aries for this full moon in Scorpio, the pink moon? Ooh, something popped over, jumped up. I don't know if it was one or two. One for sure. Oh, good. Sky Father. That's amazing. That is the divine. That's the Emperor card. He can be a little bit about... so he's good with the strategy over here to make things happen. He's good for the plan because the Sky Father is the Emperor, and the Emperor is strategic. Can be a little dogmatic. That's okay though, because if rules are what you need to get you into motion, then that's not a bad thing. So we have more clarification, please, here for Aries. Thanks, Aries. I'm feeling all warmed up now. 9 of Swords. It's funny, some of these cards, like this deck calls swords swords, but it calls, oh, there we go, an Innocence of Swords, but it calls the, I knew there had to be more than one more. And then we have Spirit of Pentacles, which is the King. Oh, we got 2 kings. So Spirit and King are the same. But here you have the Cups and here you have Pentacles, which is the material stuff. So it looks like you're going to be feeling pretty solid on both playing fields. So emotionally, and I think Cups to me, and especially when you've got this Empress, this is like abundance in all areas. And Spirit of Pentacles is saying your finances are just fine. It's feeling solid. And Innocence of Cups, so you've got more of this emotional energy here. Innocence is the Page, is the wearing your heart on your sleeve. And you've got Movement of Pentacles, so you got this is the Knight of Pentacles, and the 10 of Cups. So this is fulfillment in all areas, right? Like happy family. Happy, happy family. Complete fulfillment. Joy. Bliss. Yeah, you've got, and then there's this other card about new beginnings, and Wands is about action and passion. Movement is the Knight and the Knight of Pentacles. He can be a little impetuous, the Knight of Pentacles, but he's powerful. He keeps things moving. So 9 of Swords and the Innocence of Swords. The Innocence is what I think this deck is actually the Page. And I feel like this needs to go up here with these other sword energies. There's something you need to get rid of here. Well, let's look at the 9 first. Beautiful, but kind of creepy. This is about anxiety. You're overwhelmed. Some maybe irrational thinking. Maybe you're freaking out about something. I feel like you feel like something's closing in on you. There's too much to do, too many decisions maybe. Yeah, you're getting all spun up about I don't know what, but something. And once it feels like this heavy energy here, these sword energies. Sword is, it's not like a bad thing, but whenever I see sword, that's usually where some disappointment lies. Because it also can be really about clarity, and I think that's what you're being asked to do here is make a decision. Make a decision. And this card is the Page, basically, of Swords. And that's about seeking new information and trying to figure stuff out. You're vulnerable, and I think maybe this is the allowing yourself to be vulnerable. It's an honest and forthcoming card about ideas and thoughts. Problem-solving skills are developing, logical in approach, and speaks without fear. That's the personality traits. It's the naked heart spiritual growth. That's why I often read from these, because they have a different twist on things. I am the innocence of my mental clarity. I am being encouraged to cut through the illusion, which is the moon, right, of my thoughts, and learn the facts and beloved truth about who I am. As I learn to listen to the things I tell myself, they act as clues leading to what needs to be healed. So yeah, it does look like you have some healing to do here with these cards. All you need to do is decide. That's really what it seems like. All you really need to do is decide. Because your anxiety and angst and this disappointment and hurt and grief and this is two sides of you have to make a decision. Make a decision. And then this energy, this is all about making the decision. Then you can strategize, right? And I'm going to read you, I'm going to put this over in the healing too, the healing pile. The Sky Father, aka Emperor, he is, again, like I said, the divine masculine, so he is counterpart to the Empress, which we had over here. This is nice. You got kind of the dark and light of things happening. It's really, there's a nice counterbalance between these two decks today. At least for you. I don't know how they're going to work out for everyone else, but yours is feeling pretty clear. Yeah, it says the familiar, the cosmic whispers to you. You are guided by universal order and have the wisdom to persevere. So he's about loyalty, leadership, and confidence. I'm in control of my life, having balance and structure. As I lean into this, the more confident I become. Having order creates more room for expansion and growth. I use this strength towards the unfolding success of my future. I trust that the universe is guiding and protecting me as I courageously dedicate myself to the pursuit of my goals and set myself up for success. I use the wisdom that I have gained from my life experiences to help shape my present, and if others need my guidance, I graciously offer them the wisdom I have gained. The universe works with me to help co-create my goals and dreams of success. So you don't go through difficult things for no reason. It's so that you can develop certain parts of yourself so that you are helpful to others. That is amazing. Look at this, look at this, look at this. My God. I mean, I'm going to tell you about the Spirit of Pentacles too. Just quickly. Because that's the king of pentacles, or coins, or I don't know what else they call them. Thoughtful and goal-oriented. Plans for the future, but you're remaining in the present, so you're practical and methodical. He's a little dogmatic too. So this stick-to-itiveness that you're going to bring to this Fool energy, all this new stuff that you're doing, if you have these powerful, successful, goal-oriented male energy, it says now is the time to pass my wisdom on to help others connect with their goals. So you're going to be completely successful here. This is amazing. Aries, this is truly amazing. I'm going to, I don't know that you need this deck. This is shamanic healing. I'm just going to ask anyway, because maybe you still need a little healing to get started. But I think once you start, and I don't have a sense of time for this, I feel like this full moon is usually till either the next full moon or till the new moon. Full moon is usually a time where things are illuminated, things are shown to you, shadows can be revealed, and all that kind of thing. So there's revelation and illumination happening. And then the new moon, because it's dark, is the time to plant the seed. So you put the seed in the dark, nutrient-rich soil, and then it starts to starts to grow. I feel like this particular one for you, Aries folks, is this full moon coming in for you. You have a couple of weeks before the new moon, but the new moon is when you should maybe start planting the seeds for this, whatever this Fool energy is. I feel like this is the death card is happening right with all of this stuff. And the moon, I think you just have to trust your gut with the moon. The moon is, it's intuitive, it's showing Fool energy and the Chariot. These together along with these, it's like you are going to be completely successful. Spirit, can we have a shamanic healing card? Oh, thank you. Oops. Sacred space. I will read to you what that means. Oops, can you see I'm sorry about the glare. It's my house. This is just how it is. Find a spot in your home or office that you can access easily. Create a sacred spot just for you. This will be a place for you alone. If space is at a premium, then a shelf or a corner will do. Put here only those items that hold significant meaning to you and touch you on a deep personal level. Examples: photos of loved ones, rocks, feathers, shells. Place a candle, even if it cannot be lit. This signifies the element of fire and represents the flame of the Creator's love for you. The fire of creation or purification. Perhaps fire means something entirely different to you. Use this space to go to daily, even if it's just for a few moments, to ground and calm yourself. Working this into your daily routine brings you a place of greater understanding. Not a bad idea. I know that I think it was the map book, the map had talked about like before bed, holding on to a stone, and it had a specific type. I think, I'm not sure. I can't really remember, but you just you know, tell it your wishes, or you know, today was good because of this, or tomorrow I can do better, and whatever. But if you don't have area for a sacred space, hold on to a stone or a crystal, or just take a moment before bed to acknowledge yourself and your place in the universe. Get grounded and be grateful for everything you have. So even if it's a thank you, I made it through another day, because some days it's like that. I'm asking for one final blessing from Spirit for Aries for this full moon in Scorpio. We have a final blessing, please, for Aries. Oh, nice. Opening to discovery. And since you have all this new stuff coming in, that's all that is. But this is just affirming. Opening to discovery. Beautiful. That's kind of fabulous, you guys. That's amazing. That's a beautiful, beautiful reading. What a perfect full moon for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Feel free to watch your rising, and maybe if you cross watch for your partner, that's always good too. Your rising and moon, or whatever signs you like to watch. I'll be doing all of them, I think, if I can fit them all in before the new moon actually hits. And give me a like, thumbs up, and subscribe. Thanks, everybody. Have a fabulous full moon. Bye.